Hi, this is Dorothy from taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog. I'm making my Easter sauerkraut today. It's actually a Vegekraut that I make quite often. And as a raw foodist, you can make this. You only have really a limited number of different categories you can make things in. Smoothies, salads. So a fermented food is like the third big thing you want in your diet, and that could be kombucha or wheatgrass or rejuvelac, or yogurt, which I always like to put on my my Vegekraut. This is pine nut yogurt. I have a video on it, and you can see how to make pine nut or cashew yogurt. It's really creamy. And anyway, I won't tell you how to make that now, but it's very simple. I just started it last night, and it'll be done about 3 o'clock today. So to make the Vegekraut, you chop up very finely some veggies of choice: carrots, cabbage, beets is what I like, just a little bit of beets in there. And then Ann Wigmore, who developed kind of the Vegekraut thing, she says you don't have to put any seasonings in it at all, but I particularly like dill seed because it just makes it taste so good. So I ground these up in the grinder, a tablespoonful. And then you don't have to add any fermenting help to it, but you could add some apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add a tablespoon of rejuvelac just because it's already a fermented beverage and it helps it to ferment. Then I'm just going to stir this up and pack it down. Now the packing it down is really important because it lets out the gases that are involved in the cabbage. So I have something to help me do this. One is the outside of the cabbage leaves, and so you can pack this down really well, really hard, and then put your cabbage leaves on top. Fermenting foods has been around forever, hundreds of years, so thousands of years, you're right. So in the old days, or still in some countries, they put this in the ground in a crock and bury it. Then you want, you can press it down with your hands a couple times, and then you want something really weighted. So we filled up this pitcher of water, because water is really heavy. And you want to find something that matches the outside of the container, not too little. So you want it to press down the whole thing. And then you can just let this sit at room temperature for 3 days. And if the bugs do start coming around, fruit flies, they don't too much here in Montana still in April. But if you're in California or some really hot place and it's fermenting too fast, go ahead and put it in a glass jar and put it in the refrigerator. And so in 3 days that'll be fermented. Just taste it and see if it's to your liking. And if you want it more fermented, then you can keep it outside for another day or two. And then some other fermented foods you could have are, let's see, it said yogurt, kombucha, rejuvelac, Vegekraut. What's one more, Kevin?
Beats me.
Beer. But anyway, I don't do that, but Kevin might have a little bit down there. Pickles, any pickles thing, just try to have a little bit every day. This you would only want a half a cup every day with a tablespoon of fermented nut or seed yogurt. And then why you want to have it is because it's more digestible, the nutrients are more assimilable in your system, the bacteria are intact, and it replenishes all the good intestinal bacteria in your stomach, which helps to ward off pathogens. And it'll help you to digest all your other food more effectively. So enjoy your Vegekraut, so easy to make, have it every week if you like it. From Dorothy. Oh, you can get this recipe in my ebook by going to my site, taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog. My ebook has over 100 raw recipes in it. And if you just donate a penny or whatever you want, just click on the little icon at the top that says donate to this site and send me your email address, and I'll send you the link to download a free ebook. So there you go, from Dorothy at taichibosman.com/rawfoodblog.